Hi friends, I'm Nikita. Welcome to Nikki Trades. Today let's talk about algo tools in detail. And if you're watching this channel for the first time, please like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit on the bell icon. Let's get started. So using algo tools is not really that hard, and there's a misconception in the market that if you have to use algo tools, you have to know coding. However, this is not really true. Algo tools are as good as running an application on your desktop or a laptop, like Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word application that you run on your devices. And there are two types of algo tools. One is where the strategies are inbuilt in it, and these kind of tools generally promise 50% or 100% of returns once you invest on them. And there is another set of tools where there are no strategies inbuilt in it as such, but these are purely made for execution. And if you have a strategy, you can input it into the tool and you can let the tool execute the orders for you rather than you running it manually. I got an algo tool for you today. This is known as Trade Scalper, and this is developed by bluechipalgos.com. And this is of the second type where you do not have any inbuilt strategies in it and you can use it for execution purposes. These are discretionary tools, and apart from Trade Scalper, they have multiple advanced tools. Today I will discuss about Trade Scalper, and as the tool says, the name is Trade Scalper. However, this tool is useful for every trader, and I personally use this tool a lot, and I would say every trader must have this tool. I will discuss about this tool in detail, and this tool has multiple advanced features. I cannot cover all of the features in this video at once, so I will make multiple parts of this tool, and then once we are done with Trade Scalper, I will navigate and explore multiple other tools that the Blue Chip Algos team have. And if you are in need of any algo tools, you can reach out to them, and our subscribers exclusively have this offer of availing all of these tools at free of cost, and all of these tools are priced around 85,000 to 1 lakh. If you are an Angel One or Alice Blue client, you can reach out to them on their contact number, which is present on the contact us page. I will also paste this on the description. You can reach out to them and avail all of these tools at free of cost. Now let's explore the Trade Scalper application. So Trade Scalper application, this is a desktop application, and you can connect this tool with the broker terminal. There is a small procedure that is involved named API integration. This is a one-time setup that you can do. It is quite easy, and Blue Chip themselves have prepared a 5-minute video on how to complete the API integration process. They also have an option known as trade book, where you can clearly see all the trades that you have made this day. And if you see, there are multiple advanced features that not really every broker provides. And for example, you have trailing stop loss and trail to cost, and they have scalping modes as well. So in general, what happens is that the analysis is done in the backend or maybe trading view, and with just one click you can place orders from Trade Scalper. So if you carefully see, I will give you an example here. All the values can be preset, and you just have to click enter if you have to place an order. They have segment option here, in which you have index options, futures, equity, and commodities. And they have multiple symbols present here: Sensex, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, and Nifty options. And depending on the symbol that you're selecting, the strike price gets updated and the respective LTP as well. And in case if you're not trading at ATM, you also have an option to choose multiple IDMs and OTMs as well. And they have CE and PE options, and they have another advanced option which is CE and PE, because there are a lot of option traders who trade both CE and PE at the same strike price. So for example, I selected CE and PE and I clicked on enter here, and if you see, I have two orders at this strike price for Fin Nifty, both CE and PE orders. And here with this option, you can increase or decrease the number of lots, and you have MIS and NRML order type that you can select. And the next option is buy and sell that you can select. And this SLL difference is like two prices. This is as good as an option that you see in the broker terminal while setting up the stop loss, like trigger price and limit price. The difference between both of these prices can be entered here, and it can be entered in the form of percentage or points. And now I want to spend a little more time on this target and stop loss options, because they have multiple advanced options which brokers generally do not provide. For example, if you see for stop loss, you have multiple ways of giving the stop loss. In general, when you add a stop loss in the broker terminal, it's an absolute value that you add. Let's explore all of these options that are provided by the blue chip algos team. So for example, if you see here, PTS, which stands for points. So the point option that is available in the stop loss is something like, let's say you have taken an entry at 100 and the stop loss that you want to set is 90. The difference between both of these is denoted as points, which is 10. And here I will input 10, and when this 10 points are hit, the stop loss order will be executed. And the next is MTM. MTM is basically money, and let's say for example I'm ready to take only 100 rupees of loss, then I will input 100 here, and when I receive or when I get 100 rupees of loss, my stop loss order will be executed. And the next one is percentage. So this is as good as any other percentage. So let's say my entry price is 200 and I am ready only to take 10% of loss. And when I input 10 here, when I get 10% of loss, the stop loss order will be executed. The next option that is there is absolute, and this is as good as the absolute value that is there in the broker terminal. You can enter this 90 that you see here, and once the price is 90, the order will be executed. And this underlying is an advanced option that I have not seen in any other brokers. There are a few option traders that do their analysis on the spot prices. However, the execution is purely done on CE and PE. So if you carefully see, I have a resistance here which is at 77,900 and a support at 77,677. So I have this option in Trade Scalper where I can add these spot prices in the stop loss underlying option, where stop loss will be 77,677 as per my analysis, and the target will be 77,899. And once I click on enter, my order will be executed and will stay in the pending orders, and whatever hits first will be executed. Now let's see another couple of important features, and with the market fluctuations that are happening out there, these are very useful and important features. So let's look at trailing stop loss. So for example, I will set the X value that is there in the trailing stop loss to 10 and Y to 5. And let's say I took an entry at 100, my stop loss will be 90. Let's say the price has moved from 100 to 110. My stop loss will be trailed to 95. So for every 10 points of movement in the entry price, there will be 5 points of movement in my stop loss. And let's say there's another 10 points increase here, my stop loss will be trailed to 100. So as and when the price keeps moving, my stop loss will also be trailed. For example, let's say the price took a U-turn and the price has dropped, then either I will exit with a very small loss or at least no loss. And this is a very important feature to avoid huge losses. So X is related to an entry price and Y is related to stop loss. Let's see how to use the trail to cost option. So for example, I will set the trail to cost to 15, and let's say I took an entry at 100 and 90 is what I will set as a stop loss. So my trail to cost is 15 points, and let's say the price has moved 15 points. My stop loss will be trailed to the cost, and this also can be given in MTM, which is money, and the percentage. Same with the trailing stop loss, you can give it as MTM and percentage. The video is getting longer, so I will take a pause here and I will discuss about the next features in the next video. There are multiple features, as I said, like underlying exit, global MTM, and the scalping modes. And if you are in need of any of these tools, you can avail this tool for free of cost. You can reach out to the contact number that is displayed on the Blue Chip Algos page. I will also add a referral code so the Blue Chip team is aware of who or where you're reaching out from. I will get back to you with another interesting video. Till then, thank you and happy trading.